Results are coming in on election night here in Central Georgia. Polls closed about 4 hours ago.
We are breaking down results tonight from several key races all across Central Georgia. There's a new sheriff in Bleckley County. Interim Sheriff Daniel Cape beat Bleckley County Schools Resource Officer Chris Smith by nearly 400 votes. Camila Williams followed this race closely.
It was a race to be the next sheriff of Bleckley County, and both candidates were passionate about the job. And Daniel Cape says he is ready to continue on as sheriff.
Today, the results have showed me a lot, and I think campaigning is like a lot of things we need to do in life. I could probably learn and do better every time in the future, but I think it's taught me a lot, and I'm going to take that valuable lesson to heart.
Cape told me he is ready to get back to work tomorrow, and he thanks everyone for their support in Bleckley County. Camila Williams, 13 WMAZ News.
One other Central Georgia county decided on a sheriff. Wilcox County voters elected this man, Jeffrey Wessel. He won with more than 1,000 votes, defeating Lloyd Bloodworth, Bruce Carmichael, and Lee Ramirez. Wessel succeeds Richard Rogers, who died in a car accident back in August.
In Warner Robbins, it's a tight race for City Council Post 2. In the last hour, we learned it's too close to call. Incumbent Charlie Bibb has 1,921 votes, and Ellis Carter has 1,918, a difference of just 3 votes. The Board of Elections still has some provisional ballots to deal with, and Megan Western is here to explain what that means for the results.
Yes, the Board of Elections told me that they have 4 provisional ballots across the county. Now, a provisional ballot is a ballot used by a voter when their eligibility to vote can't be determined at a polling place. Those voters are allowed to vote on Election Day, but it's only counted when a voter's eligibility can be determined within 3 days after Election Day. That's Friday. Now, I spoke with both candidates, Bibb and Carter, and they say they're just waiting things out right now. Ellis Carter says he's still in shock by the 3-vote difference, and he's still trying to process what those next steps may be, and this may include a recount. Now, Ellis Carter's current margin is down 3 votes out of the 3,939, or 0.07%. So he does qualify for a recount, but he will have to ask for it. Now, he can't ask for it until all the votes have been certified, and this typically won't happen until Friday. So right now, this race is a wait and see. Reporting in Warner Robbins, Megan Western, 13 WMAZ News.
And we got in touch with Carter in the last half hour. He says he will seek a recount. In his statement, he says, quote, "There are still outstanding provisional ballots, and I want those voters to have a chance to cure their ballots. I want to make sure every vote is counted."
Voters said yes on continuing Houston County's penny sales tax. That tax will run for another 6 years and expected to raise about $200 million and fund a host of countywide projects.
We caught up with Houston County Commission Chairman Dan Perdue after receiving the results.
Through the citizens approving this program, that's $200 million that we get to invest in infrastructure, in buildings, in parks and recreation, and public safety that we really would not have had otherwise.
So where exactly is your money going? The city plans to dedicate SPLOST funds to the new animal shelter in Warner Robbins, a new arts center, parks and recreation, and some road projects. The county also wants to fund safety improvements for the sheriff's office and police departments in Perry, Centerville, and Warner Robbins.
Folks in the International City also decided to allow businesses to start serving alcohol earlier on Sundays. More than 2,500 voted for the so-called brunch bill. City leaders admitted they were one of the last cities to consider this type of bill. With the change, brunch goers can now consume alcoholic drinks starting at 11 a.m. The city says that'll impact about 60 restaurants.
Turning now to Forsyth, where the city re-elected Mayor Eric Wilson. He was up against former Mayor John Howard. Wilson won with 734 votes to Howard's 369. Cecily Stout followed this race tonight.
I'm downtown Forsyth, where the celebration of Eric Wilson winning the election to be mayor continues. Wilson will be serving his 3rd term and is ready to get started.
Thank you to all the people who supported me, all the people who believed in me, and not only me, but what our team has been able to do. When I first became mayor, I talked a lot about Team Forsyth, and I really believe in the team concept. One person can't do it alone. It is a team. And not only the voters that supported me, but even the ones that didn't vote for me. You know, I want to be your mayor and serve you as well and work together over the next 4 years to build a better Forsyth, and that's what it's all about.
Wilson wants to continue the work he and his team accomplished during his term. He said he's excited and grateful to continue to serve the people of Forsyth. In Forsyth, Cecily Stout, 13 WMAZ News.
Voters across central Georgia decided many other races. We have more of those results coming up throughout this newscast. And you can also find all of the results right now on 13WMAZ.com. On our homepage, you'll find hot races. To look at specific races, you can click on View All Race Results.